good time.
Dash, you gotta turn the mic on. Dash, you gotta turn the mic on. Yeah, I know. Y'all,
Jackie's mic.
Yeah. Just remember, everybody, Dash is new. Okay, we still training him, but he's doing an incredible job, and I'm glad you're doing it because I know it's a lot of things coming at you at once. I know you gotta watch time, you gotta look at whose mic is working, whose mic is not working. So it's a large responsibility, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man.
We keep it up.
I appreciate you, man. And of course, we got our wonderful producer, Mysterious Jax, in the space today.
Hey.
And there it is. I'm trying something new right now. I got a speaker right here. I can't even hear it because I have my own headphones on. So people out here, listen, we got some friends in the studio today. If y'all can't hear the sound effects and stuff, y'all got to let us know.
Okay. I heard it.
Oh, I'm hearing something totally different in my headphones than y'all probably hearing out there. All right. So did y'all hear that? Did y'all kind of hear it, not hear it? Ain't nobody responding. Everybody's looking at me crazy. Oh, y'all can hear it? Can y'all hear the sound? Hit the sound effect, Dash. Dash, sit down slow.
Round of applause, maybe?
Yeah, it's
kind of hear it. Maybe we can put it up a little bit.
Yeah, no, we can't put it up on there. So we gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out the break time. Anyways, we gotta get this show started. Scrap all that. We got Carlisha. How you say it, Jackie? You Mexican.
Zacarias.
Okay.
But she's not Mexican.
No, I know, but I'm racist. I'm racist. We talk about this every show.
Carlisha Zacarias, and she's mixed with Salvadorian.
How you doing, Carlisha?
I'm doing good.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling good too.
Carlisha, everybody. Dash, round of applause. Yeah. We still training him. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like
he's on the 90 days.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been trying to figure out a good way to fire him. Okay. He just keeps showing up. Honestly, I don't know. We give him the address one time, he keeps coming, and we say, all right, well, it works.
It's union work.
Right?
Dedication.
But we got Carlisha, everybody. So I'm really excited that you came, and I'm excited to talk about your children's book that you have. Carlisha is a children's author, and I thought this was pretty cool because we get a lot of authors, we get a lot of people with books and that want to submit stuff, but not a lot of people are doing it for the kiddies, you know. So you're doing something new. So let me ask you before I get started and jump into the good news. We're gonna do that in a minute. Why children's books specifically? And go ahead and talk to the mic.
Well, I think children's books is really important because you learn everything at your adolescence. You know what I mean? You learn your mannerisms. You learn your biggest ideals that you have when you're younger, through your experiences or even through your family. That's constantly being perpetuated every day. So I feel like it's really important to, give back to the kids.
Give back to the kids. Okay. See, I have a 4-year-old, and time to time I work as a substitute teacher. I can't stand the kids. I don't got nothing for the kids. Honestly, no, I don't want the kids.
I think working with kids is not for everybody, and I'm letting everybody know that it's not easy, but I feel like working with kids brings something to yourself, like patience and understanding and stuff like that, So it can help you feel me? Like helping kids can help you.
See,
they're our future.
See, I thought I said that too until I started working at an elementary school, and one of the kids punched me in my kneecap. And after that, I just said, it's unfair because he has a direct line of view towards my knee. So, I don't know. It wasn't fair. I can't hit him back. I think that's unfair.
Don't hit them back.
See, no. See, I believe in equality. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Across the board.
Would you want somebody hitting your daughter? No.
I believe in equality across the board. I'm just saying. I know there. I know there is a line, but at what point does a line get crossed? Well, they have to stab you first, and then at that point it's okay.
No, there is a line though, because also I deal with children with autism.
Okay.
So, and I work as a behavioral interventionist.
Okay.
So I deal with extreme behaviors, like
she does too.
I be getting tested every day from the Lord.
What's the worst thing that ever happened?
A 14-year-old girl straight up decked me, and I couldn't hit her back.
What?
Yeah,
you can't hit them back.
See, and I can restrain her, so I must have. It was crazy. I came out of pocket real quick, but
as you should. Out of pocket, she can. The pocket is no pockets now. There's no more pockets.
No. So I
Leggings.
restrained her, and there's a CPI certification thing. So
CPI, I don't know what does CPI stand for?
It's crisis prevention. Yes, exactly.
Is that a public school you work at?
No, I do in-home cases. So it's deep, bro. So I'm literally walking.
I'm at the house. I'm whooping the ass at the house. We at the house.
Because when I worked at a charter school, like we weren't even allowed to restrain them. We had to just block and like dodge.
I'm allowed because I work in the homes. I'm allowed to restrain them to a certain degree.
Yeah.
I can't straight up like deck them, but I can do certain things like putting their hands in certain areas so they don't. Forcefully come at me and stuff like that.
It's not for me. I realized strong enough that I can't work with kids. I just can't do it because I don't like. I have a high tolerance. I feel like I'm a pretty neutrally positive person, if that even makes sense. But I feel like it does, and it's gonna make sense to me. But it's just not for me. But I will say, man, shout out to the people who do work with kids, because that is a hard job to do. It is a very difficult job to do. Yeah, you see how I got to use that? You get, right? Stephanie's Imaginary Friends. Rhino, Raptor, and Rat. Now, give me just a short little, it's already short, but give me a short little spiel on Stephanie's Imaginary Friends.
Okay. Well, Stephanie was created because I always had a lot of questions when I was younger. I was asking.
It's cool. I know we get talking. And, I know. I have to learn like this neck thing, like I do now. It's like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah.
That's cute. That's cute. Well, I normally came up with the idea because I thought it was really good to empower African American women, not only African American women, but children. In general, to ask questions and push the envelope, and I feel like that's what my book does. It basically pushes the envelope. It's talking about why do girls are subjected to pink and purple when you're younger 100%. And stuff like that. Do boys cry? Things like that. And I feel like this book is 2017. We need to be pushing the envelope, and by all means, this is not preaching to LGBT. This is not preaching to Christianity. These are not pushing those types of things. This is pushing the social norms that we need to eliminate. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Understanding colors, understanding masculinity, and understanding femininity. You know what I mean? So
I do like the purple in it.
Yeah.
As I'm looking through the book, and it's consistent, and it makes me keep going with it. It never takes me out because the feeling of the book hasn't changed. Shout
out to
for real
Vantel Turner, my illustrator.
Okay, Vantel, give him a round of applause, Dash. Because this is some good some good work there. Y'all can give a round of applause, right?
Yeah.
I can't hear what y'all can do. But this is a nice book, and for all listeners out there, please feel free to call in if you want to ask Carlisha any questions. The number here at the Good News Hotline is 323-900-0478. Once again, number is 323-900-0478. Feel free to call in. Dash will take your call. He's gonna put you on hold because we might be talking, but we will get you on air and let's talk. So we're gonna get back to a little bit more of Stephanie's Imaginary Friends in a little bit, but right now we got to get to know you. Okay.
Sure.
And what I mean by get to know you, got to know your thoughts, because as my friends like to say, no one cares about your product.
Okay.
Nobody cares about your book, Carlisha. Yeah. You know that, right?
Yes.
No one cares.
From the gym.
Right? No one cares about your book right now until they get to know you. And then a lot of people will be interested in what your output is when they know kind of what's been input in you. That sounded nasty. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. I said that. I could have totally used some other words. Terrible. Dash, you didn't have, why you didn't just mute my mic when you heard me going down the slip? I was going down the slippery slope.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, because it was getting ugly. I was trying to figure it out. But we're going to go ahead and talk about tonight's topics, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to ring the bell because it's time to talk about tonight's topics. Tonight's topics, awesome. Number one, does Donald Trump make it 4 years? That's what we're going to talk about tonight, because that is an interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is he going to make it 4 years? Hold it. I know you want it. I know you want it. But we're going to get to that in a minute. Number two, we're going to talk about fear. What is that? Fear. I don't know. Fear, we're going to talk about it. That could have been like a X-Files one, maybe. I probably would have used that one.
X-Files, that's Mysterious Jets.
It don't matter. It works.
All right, take two.
It's universal. And then number 3, we're going to talk about, well, this is interesting. Abortion. All right. Yeah, you know what? Hey, see, and at that time, I realized I'm not going to stop. I'm going to give him an opportunity. And Dad, good job, my brother. Good job. Good job. Good job. So we're going to talk about those 3 things today. And like I said, if you want to call in or you want to chat with us on our app, we do appreciate it. Call in 323-900-0478. That's the Good News Hotline, 323-900-0478. Now, we have to get into our good news of the day. Today's good news. It's on you, Dad. I'm giving you creative control, Dash.
Well,
okay.
Today's good news.
So,
no, the sound effect.
There's no sound effect.
Oh.
I was giving him creative control. Just ring the bell. Yeah. When in doubt, ring the bell. So there's a 103-year-old man who still goes dancing. The funny thing is that the thing is not that he's still living, that he still goes dancing, right? 103. His name is Carl Tingard. Wow, these names. He has 2 G's and 2 A's in his name. Wasn't expecting that. Carl Tingard still goes dancing once a week. Every week, even though he was born 5 months before the world, he's 5 months before the start of the World War I. Okay, that's pretty old. He's been over 100 years. Every Thursday night, Carl can be found dancing the night away at the Murray Heritage Center's senior dance with a number of dance partners. Even though he's outlived his wife of 55 years and his daughter, Carl stays positive.
He lived past his daughter.
Past his daughter. He's 103. He could have had her like 20-something. That's about right?
Yeah.
Carl stays positive. He credits laughter and telling jokes with his. He credits that to his longevity. Carl won't be slowing down anytime soon. He plans on continuing to dance for a long time, and he says he's just an ordinary man that has a long, wonderful life. He really believes that saying for every minute you laugh, you extend your life 1 hour. Wow. And he plans to laugh a lot, he said. So shout out to my man, Carl Tingard, for still being alive. Because usually women stay alive a lot longer than men. You don't really see a lot of men that stay, well, I guess in some countries you do, but generally you see women outliving men. How long do you think you're going to live till?
Oh, me? No, not long. Not long at all.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
This life
Wow.
is gonna be.
Really?
No, I mean, I'm not saying I'm about to die tomorrow. I'm not saying that.
But what's not long?
Well,
Because life is already short, so I mean, it's like.
I'm just feeling like I'm probably gonna go at like 70.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not passing 80 because as soon as my bowels just stop working and things like that, no, my mom, she works with like dementia people and it's just I just don't look forward to getting old. Like I
feel that. I don't really want to be an old
like,
guy.
Yeah.
Like you want to be an old guy. Like, I don't know. Maybe if you Carl and you still get your jiggy on.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, maybe sound pessimistic, but I don't think I'm like.
I hope all your dreams don't come true and you live to like 88. Then I guess.
88 is
right?
pretty chill.
Yeah, you just be pissed off for the last 8 years of your life.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead. First topic. Trump 4 years. Does he make it? Yes or no, Carlisha? Does he make it?
Yes, he's gonna do.
Why?
He's gonna do 4 years.
Why?
Because and it's gonna be a weird analogy, but for instance, I have somebody doing my hair, right? And they're starting on my hair, and then after that, someone says, "Oh snap! I gotta go somewhere. My mom just died. Something drastic happens."
Yeah.
And they stop doing my hair, and then they come through with somebody else, and they're like, "Oh no, I got you. I'm about to do your hair, right?" Do you think 2 people doing my hair is gonna come out the same way or a better way than one person just doing my hair? Like, just if one person's just focused and stayed on my hair, it would have been a great job. I just feel like it's sometimes you just gotta let people, if they're gonna fall completely, let them fall completely. Like, don't try to have 2 people juggle one big situation, especially something that it's complicated as
The presidency.
Yeah. Like, I know it sounds very weird, but I feel like if you're gonna if you're gonna mess up all the way.
I'm a true believer of that.
You're gonna mess up all the way. I don't want two people doing my hair. I'm sorry.
I don't
want two people doing my hair. If you're gonna do it halfway, I might as well just throw some water on it and swoop it up and call it a day. I'm not gonna. Do you know what I mean? It's just
I know what you mean. At first, you kind of lost me in the hair. I was like, she got dreadlocks or like, what's it? Like what kind of hairstyle is this? Is this a sew-in or what?
No, it's not a sew-in.
Like, I'm trying to figure out exactly.
I know there's like the crickets. He should have put the crickets in the background. Like, no, we're not filming you guys right now.
Right, because I know everybody was looking like, okay, where's she going with this?
Where's she going with this? Where's she going?
They're like, come on now, come on. He rooting for you. He like, come on, close it out. I see you, man. Right, and I'm rooting for you too. But no, I definitely do get it at the end. It's one of the movies at the end of the movie, like, oh, okay, now I get the whole movie. Yeah, at the end, I got you.
At the end, I just feel like, you don't want two people in your hair. The first person who was doing your hair is comfortable. They know the texture of your hair. They know how long it's going to take.
But you got to change your hairdress every 4 years around here, though, period. So regardless, whether you like it or not, it's going to change.
Yeah, I mean.
It's going to change. In the middle of some shit, too. I mean, if we in the middle of a war and somebody at president, we still got to have an election. Like, it doesn't matter, so.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like just let him do his mistakes right now. Like,
I agree with that.
And after that, I don't know if you guys are aware, but as soon as someone is presidency, they have like a year around where their term from the active president has to finish. Okay. So their policies and stuff like that.
Okay.
So like technically, even though he's writing off all of these legislations and bills and trying to get them through, there's certain like things like Obamacare and like things that he still has to flow through until a certain time. So you're still working on someone's old policies, regardless.
You know what? I
so
agree.
you can't just jump in and change it. That's what I'm saying. You're still working on somebody's. That's why I use hair. Like you're still working on somebody else's work.
It's not done.
It's not your work.
I feel what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. I agree with you. Actually, I think he's gonna make it 4 years. I think people just gonna complain until he's out.
Yeah.
I think that's just really gonna happen. Because as I was talking to somebody, I was like, he hasn't really broken any law. He's more so like did things socially that people don't really like. But he hasn't broken any law, and I think he's really, really smart. No, he really hasn't. I mean, if he's broken a law, I mean, there's been allegations. There's been things that are said that he did this, but I mean, come on, I mean, it's kind of like Trump stole a slice of pizza because he walked out and didn't pay for or whatever. Like, yeah, we can, but he hasn't like really broken any law yet. Now, will he? I don't know, but I don't see him. I don't see him doing it. Like I said, I think he's going to make it 4 years because I think Trump being the president is part of the magic trick that's happening in the United States right now. I think it's a big magic trick. I think that all our attention is in one place and something is happening somewhere else. Usually when that happens, it's a magic trick. I mean, it's a government magic trick. Yeah. So I think he's going to make it 4 years. Yeah, I don't see him getting impeached.
No. And if he does, he's going to do some radical stuff. It's going to be something radical, and it's going to be a whole.
He's going to have to grab somebody by the ass or something. He's going to have to flick a titty in public.
He was already grabbing something else. So,
well, first of all, that's not illegal if it's allowed.
What?
First of all, it's not illegal if it's allowed.
What do you mean it's not illegal? You just can't be going up and grabbing people things.
No. I said. Look, I say if it's allowed. If the other person says it's cool, then it's like.
Oh, it's consensual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course, it ain't cool just be grabbing random people. If I no matter what, if I just grab somebody by the elbow, it's already bad, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've all, every man has probably grabbed a vagina or two, right? Rob, you grabbed a vagina or two, right?
Oh my God.
Jackie, have you ever had your vagina grabbed?
What? Hi, Bruce.
Jackie, tell the truth. Have you ever had your vagina grabbed?
What do you mean? Like in public, just walking down the street, or
no? Just have you ever had your vagina grabbed? Period.
Oh my God!
Oh wow!
That threw me really off. Can we just say hi to Bruce? Bruce just walked in the building.
Bruce Wallace just came in the building. Give Bruce a round of applause, man.
Friend of the show.
One of our wonderful sponsors, man. Wolf Wallace. You'll hear a little bit about him in a minute. But Jackie. Okay, Carlisha.
Yeah, what's up? Not answering that question.
I know.
No? Okay.
No, I'm not going to answer that question.
I feel like it's appropriate given a certain situation. So. Right?
Yes,
now,
I agree with the situation.
Y'all know that Carlisha here turning red right now. She can't handle it.
Man, I'm light skinned. Don't even come at me. The lights is hitting me. It's not just that, okay? It's hot.
You know, hey, you know, and I like light skinned people because I'm tired of the separation
Well,
between.
can we get some claps?
No, see, because he's not on it. See, I'm telling you.
Look at them.
Oh
The
my
people in
God.
the back.
See, we're gonna have the guest write a review in the next 30 days. We're gonna look at that and say, look, Dash, this is why you fired, man. But ultimately, like I said, I think Trump's going to make it 4 years. I think he's going to walk a tightrope for a very long time. I think he's going to straddle the line. That's what he does. He pushes. You know, he kind of crosses the line. He goes right to the line and like really kind of crosses it, but kind of not like And I think that's what he does. And I think he's going to continue to do that. That's what he's been doing his whole career.
Yeah, white supremacy. Definitely.
See now, okay, now I gotta ask you.
That's
I don't believe it's white supremacy.
What?
No,
Are you
I
kidding
don't.
me?
I don't believe it's white
Can
supremacy.
we break I feel like we should definitely hit Google up.
See, because
Like, let you know that's
See,
white supremacy.
well,
all
see,
the way.
this is how I look at it, and this is what I understand it as. There is something that is bigger than racism that we all neglect to realize.
Okay.
Classism. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah, you do bring
Yes.
that up.
Classism.
Yes.
Classism is bigger than racism, and it always will be. Matter of fact, the reason why racism exists is because of first being classism. What happened? They put certain races in classes during a certain time. That's why they got treated as such. If you ever look back during slavery times, there were a lot of free black people who dressed up and dressed nice as if they were like a different class, and they got treated totally different.
Yes.
Totally
that's
different,
That's
and
correct.
they almost got treated as if they were white.
Yes.
Matter of fact, if you were in a house, right? If you was a house Negro, you also got treated better because you was considered to be in a higher what? Class. Classism exists and it will exist forever. It's not. I think it's just because of where we come from. Slavery is the lowest class you could possibly be in.
But I can definitely argue this point out.
As you
I
should.
definitely can.
As you
Because,
should.
however, I can be light skinned, right? And I can be a house Negro. I can be a house Negro. But however, if this is how white supremacy works, if there's a white man, it doesn't matter how much, responsibilities I have, how much respect I have in the house. White supremacist is gonna always one up, regardless.
What does that mean?
So that means
white supremacy.
Okay, so basically, white supremacy is just like, it's just whatever, it's just entitlement because you're white, because you don't understand other people's socioeconomical statuses. You will never understand these certain situations, and you constantly perpetuate your lifestyle on people. You think that this is what you think this is what goes. This is the norm. This is the ideal. And yes, I believe, which I will agree with, is that classism is going to diminish racism for sure. One day it's going to happen.
Happening.
It's going to happen, and I'm not going to sit here and say a number
Right,
because
right,
I'm not. I'm not. I can't tell the world, or I can't predict the future, but I definitely believe that we're getting to that. That's why we're trying to be mixed and culture, and we're doing all of that, because then it's going to be like, well, you broke and you not. I mean, hey, you know what I mean? So
and guess what? That's what it was. That's what it's been. If we look at history, if we look at the Egyptians, they didn't care about, everybody was Egyptian, slave or not slave. Everybody's Egyptian. It wasn't about race. It was about class. So the reason why I say class exists more, I mean, if we look at animals, it's a hierarchy. Yes. So there is a certain level of class, and like I said, the Africans were put in a lower class, which that created the black people, which is from slavery, right? The black culture is from slavery, which is still in the bottom class. So therefore, it became a race thing. Like, black people are associated with the lower class. That is what it's about. More so it became racism. Racism it really existed in America because it's the only time you got, like, based on the color of your skin, it was right. Only in America that racism, not prejudices. Racism, because if you go to
slavery was in Brazil. I mean, there's still racism in different other places, but because the last place that slavery actually was abolished was actually in Brazil. What
slavery is not always in relation to race. That's why I use the Egyptians. Egyptians. And matter of fact, in Africa, we would enslave our own people. Matter of fact, everybody has enslaved their own people based on class. This is. I mean, it's historical. But the reason why I say I don't believe it's white supremacy. Yes, he is white, And yes, a lot of more white people are associated with a privilege and the higher class, right?
Yeah.
The upper echelon. So that therefore they operate amongst people. What I understand it as, you said that white people would never understand us, right? And that
not
makes
all white people. I'm saying people who are associated with
what?
White supremacy, like
Okay,
who kind of condone and
people are
that.
associated with white supremacy if they look out for white people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I've never met a person who didn't want to look out for their own, because everywhere I look, black people looking out for black people, Hispanic people looking out for Hispanic people,
But it's
Jewish people looking out for Jewish people.
But I think it's a different way. It's a different type of way how a person of elite kind of looks out for another person. And
Who is elite? Because if we look at the elite, it's a lot of Jewish people, and in that case, Hitler was right.
No.
If we're using that example, because in his book Mein Kampf, he part of what he was saying was that the Jewish want to take over the world in a financial way. That was a part of their plan. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just using. I mean, this is just what I'm grabbing from his rhetoric or whatever. Yeah. Now, does that make it right or wrong? I mean, who's the judge?
No, I mean, technically, if you want to say, you know, and this is gonna, someone's gonna look at me crazy. Technically, if you want to say, did Hitler do what he set out to do, and did he kind of help Germany economically? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He sure did.
But did he do that in a very wrong terrible way?
Terrible.
You know, but that's the thing. I mean, we can also connect this argument to Donald Trump. Is he going to help is he going to help the United States economically? Or but what way is he going to do this? And is this the right way?
Now, I agree. I think he is, and what I think he's doing more so than anything, and what I am glad about him being president for is because he's bringing people.
Wait, can we get a scratch? He's glad.
No. I mean,
can we get
absolutely.
a scratch?
Absolutely, and this is why. And I've been saying it. Even before the presidential election, I was saying, I hope Trump's win. When it comes to him here, I hope Trump's win. You know why? Because he is not a president, first and foremost.
Okay.
And we already don't like politicians. So it's kind of like everybody's saying, oh, lesser of two evils. No. Like you said, if we're going to mess up, how should we mess up? All the way. Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah,
don't
right?
use my words against me.
I mean, but this is true. If we're going to mess up, let's mess up all the way, because I'd rather have the worst person in office than the best person, essentially. Or the best looking person. He's not a politician, so he doesn't know the rules. He's going to say a whole lot of things he shouldn't say. He's going to seep a whole lot of secrets. And not only that, he's brought people more together than ever. And expose the people and expose the racism that was here in America. That's what needed to happen. It was necessary for people to open their eyes and wake up. And without Trump being president, we would still be under the same spell. You know, listening to non-politicians.
In the most negative way. I mean, on that way of thinking of things, like, without Hitler, we wouldn't have this understanding of people and genocide and stuff like that. But it's like, you know, it's 2017. We can definitely work out things better than this. Do you know what I mean?
I'll rock with
you
that.
Feel me?
But I don't think we're going to war. I don't think nobody going to go to war.
Man, don't say that. Don't say that. Because, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, knock on wood. Can we do that? Because that's definitely scary. I feel just personally that we don't know. We never know. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We never know what they chatting about. Their conversation and our conversations totally is different. Two different conversations. They talking about the world. We sitting here talking about my book, you know.
Right.
But see, like me.
But I also like to say this, like, we only get what we get. Like, we have, like you said, we have no idea what's actually happening. We only get what's already been done, and we get someone's creative narrative, and for some reason we still trust everything that we know we shouldn't trust, which is most of the media.
Yes, and that was another thing that I wanted to bring up. Me personally, I never have faith into the president. I never try to put faith into the president. I think it's a very silly thing that we do, that Americans do. We put our faith with, yes, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Yeah. And, you know, at the end of the day, you have responsibility for your own individual self and the things that you can and you cannot do. And yes, I am an educator, and I do understand that there's some laws that he is writing down. I think it was 1209 Education Act or something like that. I have it on my phone. But regardless of the fact is that, you know, if you can fight for it, do it your own self. Like, you grab, you know, you are responsible for your own actions. And I feel like regardless, do with something that you can control. And that's why I said, if we can fix anything, we can fix our communities.
Yeah.
Right. We can fix the situation we're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stop messing with that dude. Stop messing with that girl. We can fix things within ourselves. But there's certain things that we don't know enough information about, and I'm never gonna put that much hope and faith and understanding into something that I don't fully understand. That's like,
no,
you know,
I
believing
like that.
in presidency is like believing in a religion that you don't fully understand, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? But
So,
how many people claim Christianity and only know like the first word of the Bible?
Yeah. And
don't even know the whole 10 Commandments. Couldn't even tell you them, right? They're like, I think it's
talk to them.
right. They stop there, but like, I mean, but they will claim the religion, and and it's only because that may be the only thing that's in front of them.
Exactly.
You know, they've never been introduced to anything else for over years and years, and that's called propaganda.
Yes.
Propaganda is something that for those who are not familiar, I'm sure everybody is, introduced to you at a very young age, and it's given to you over and over and over again until it becomes your actual philosophy. And it's hard to change something, to undo something that's been done over so many years. So Dash bring me in real slow and real soft. I'm about to go get some tissue and cry, I think, because it's song of choice. But that means we got to go on a commercial break. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Make sure you tune in. This is the Good News Radio Show. If you don't know what this is, it's a millennial show. It's a millennial show. If you don't know what this is, talk radio for everything millennial. If you want to call in and talk to us, call in 323-900-0478. I haven't received no callers tonight, but that's sometimes that means a good thing because people are interested in the conversation. People are listening. Do we got anybody in the chat? If not, no big deal.
We got Trayvon. We got shout out to Trayvon Sullivan.
Shout out to Trey, man, all the way on the East Coast. Always
friend
making
of the show.
always listening, man. Always listening. All the way from Philadelphia, man. We appreciate that. I mean, not Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My bad. I got to get it right sometimes.
Well, Philly is a city in Pennsylvania.
I know. That's why I just automatically said Philly and shouldn't have said that. But we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we got Carlisha. Say it, Jackie, because I can't get it right.
Zacarias.
There you go. Zacarias. Children's author for Stephanie's Imaginary Friends. Now, Carlisha, this is the first book you've ever written?
Yes, this is my first book.
First book you've ever written. Now, tell me a little bit about Stephanie's Imaginary Friends.
Stephanie is a curious girl, and she has her imaginary friends, which are Rhino, Raptor, and Rat. And they help her guide. They basically guide her through her questions, you know? So the questions that she has in the book are questions that younger girls have and younger children typically do speak on, but they don't do it so directly. And they help her guide her. But however, even though they do guide her, they don't say it directly. You know, like they say certain things, but they still have their personalities. And I think I did it that way because that's the real world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be a mean person. Like for instance, and I'm not saying you're mean, Keith.
I'm very mean.
Keith is a bully. I'm just kidding.
But
He's not.
mean people can still give good advice, right?
Yes, that is true.
That's true. I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
If you don't mind reading like the first 3 pages of this book
Oh,
on
yay.
air,
that's awesome.
I would love
That'd
for
be
you to do that.
awesome.
I would definitely.
I
got to
get into my children's book voice.
Yeah,
though.
because you know sometimes like I listen to like first of all I'm a bookie, believe it or not.
Okay,
I am.
okay.
I listen to a lot of books. I'm always on the move.
Audiobooks are great. Yeah.
So I like to hear the author sometime. You know, like I want to hear from the voice. So go ahead and read some of your clear the throat.
Clear the throat.
Hey, give me like 3 pages. Give me like 3 pages real quick.
Okay.
You
Can
know.
I give you the
Start from the title now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you gotta start. You gotta introduce
Okay,
like this.
okay.
Look. What we're doing right now? We're recording part of your audio book. That's how I want it to be.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Because this is recording.
Yeah,
so.
no, technically it
Yeah.
is. Okay. Stephanie's Imaginary Friends, written by Carlisha Zacarias, illustrated by Ventel Turner. For all the questions that didn't get answered, in memory of Christina. There was once a curious girl named Stephanie. She would always ask questions and share ideas. When Stephanie had questions, her 3 imaginary friends would appear. She would always ask, who, why, and what is that? And suddenly, poof, there was Rhino, Raptor, and Rat. Rhino was wise, Raptor was silly, Rat was mean, and his eyes were chilly. Being good friends, they was always there, full of advice and wisdom to share.
Hey, there we go. That's 3 pages.
Yeah,
That's 3 pages.
That was awesome. What age group would you recommend that book for the kids?
Probably like second, third. There's some kind of high frequency words in there, like advice, wisdom.
Are those considered high frequencies?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna read. Is this your bio here?
Yeah, that's my little bio in the back.
I'm gonna read Carlisha's bio. Middle name Ambrosia. You already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the whole government.
I know.
So here it is. Carlisha. Hey, Jackie.
Yes.
The last
Zacarias.
Yeah.
All right, come on now. It's a 20. See, I don't have that. I can't roll that R the same. You know, that's why I need Jackie. I can't. I don't.
You gotta practice.
That R don't roll off my I got a speech impediment, so my that R don't roll off. You know.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Mine's don't like. It's like. I don't want to do that. All right. 25-year-old African-American woman from the city of Pasadena. Growing up, Carlisha felt that the classroom restricted her imagination. This led her to feel trapped in her feelings and inquiries about life. Stephanie was created to encourage children to ask questions. As for her imaginary friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat, they are in the story to help guide Stephanie with positive answers. However, life doesn't always give you clear answers, and the characters provide personalities that children can understand and reflect on. Additionally, the story's premise is to encourage the reader to look past oneself, extend an arm, and help a friend. Rhino, Raptor, and Rat were sent to guide Stephanie's curious mind and encourage children's unanswered questions to be asked. I like that. That's a good little bio right there.
Hey.
Thanks.
That's all. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Wizard of Oz a little bit.
Okay.
Because, you know, at the Lion, Tin Man,
Yes.
and who was the other person?
Scarecrow.
It was 3, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So this could be like well, I guess they already have it, but this could be like essentially like the black version of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, what did they got the Wiz?
Yeah, they got the Wiz. They got the Wiz.
Hey yo, I
He's
got a
on
homie
down-
back
he's
there
on
who
down
likes
the
the
road.
song.
Right.
Don't you?
But I mean, you know, I think that's a great comparison. If so, like
Yeah.
if I were to tell somebody like, oh, you know, like what the book is about, I would say, you know what? Think of the Wiz without all the corny shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, I like
You know,
that.
yeah,
I like that.
You know, more kid friendly. I don't feel like the Wiz was really kid friendly. I feel like it was more for adults.
Yeah, no, the Wiz was deep.
It was hella deep. Like,
because it's
yo.
actually like historic, right? Because of the Dust Bowl when she clacked. That was like a real thing that people.
I ain't know nothing about the Dust Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm asleep.
yeah. You know, I'm always researching.
Right, yeah, I ain't know nothing about no Dust Bowl. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, a little Dust Bowl and shit. That shit straight. Look cool to me.
Yeah.
Nice little additive to, you know what I'm saying? Make it a little something. But cool.
Wait, was that during the Great Depression? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Hey.
Well,
See, he knows. Hey, what's
yeah,
up?
see, dash beyond it. Dash beyond it. Stephanie's imaginary friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat. Make sure y'all, definitely go check out this book. I love the illustration. I love how it's still, like I said, it's still kid friendly. It's not. It reminds me of a crayon, and I think that maybe that's huge. I don't know. For me, when I was a kid, like crayons was big. Like now you can draw on iPads and everything come out perfect and shit. Like we didn't really use highlighters. I mean, not highlighters, the markers. Was markers really hot when I'm 28? We weren't really using markers, right? Nah, not for real.
Well, I mean, if your money was funny and your change was strange, maybe you didn't have no markers.
No, it was like chalk. Chalk. It was like, I remember chalk? Yeah, chalk, right? Like chalk was the hot shit at one point.
Yeah. No, I remember
Kids
using
don't really use chalk no more.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Everything's electronic nowadays.
Yeah, I seen the leapfrog thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys saw that? It's like technology
Yep.
thing connected to the TV. Yo, it's so
Whiteboards? We didn't have no whiteboards. Y'all remember that?
Yo, that stuff is so crazy. You can like literally click and then you see like the answer.
Oh,
or, like,
everything
you
is
click
there.
and
Everything is there.
it like moves around.
Right.
I'm pretty psyched.
It
for
went from like chalkboards to like actual like whiteboards and then like digital whiteboards.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like ain't nothing actually being drawn on there. So, but this is cool. Whoop, check it out. Stephanie's Imaginary Friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat by Carlisha Ambrosia.
Zacarias.
There it is.
Thank you.
Well, it's time to jump into our next topic, ladies and
Random.
gentlemen. It's time to jump. Oh,
Random
I'm sorry.
facts of the
I'm sorry.
day.
I'm sorry. You're right. My favorite part. Can you go? It's a guy out there with crazy hair. Can you tell him to come in really quickly? Yeah, that's
She's
that,
gonna
that's
be like,
the guy.
which one are y'all?
Yeah, right.
Has crazy hair. Keith said it, not me.
His name is Jerron. We got Jerron in the space today, and if you're wondering whose voice this was on this Random Facts, he actually came through and he actually helped me create this. So it's Random Facts, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Random facts. Random facts. 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 Listen. Damn it, listen.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Random facts, everybody. Here we go. Random facts. And remember, we're gonna play it again when we're done, Dad. Just a heads up. Yeah, just a heads up. Random facts. Oh yeah, that's the guy who made the random facts right there.
Shout out to Jerron.
Shout out Jerron, man. Here, go ahead.
Show your face. That's right. Say what's up. I was just telling Keith that's one of my favorite sound effects.
Yeah. She liked it. So, here we go. Random facts. Did y'all know there's a microwavable burrito vending machine at a gas station in Hollywood?
What?
It's a microwavable burrito vending machine at a gas station in Hollywood. I can believe that.
Yo, but
microwave?
Nah, bro.
You went to go visit somebody in jail?
Not touching that.
Y'all never went to go visit nobody in jail? They got all the frozen burritos in the vending machine.
But how long have those burritos been in there? It's a vending machine.
They go pretty fast.
It's like, is the machine like?
Oh, y'all must ain't got no family in jail.
Yeah.
There it is. Y'all gonna visit your family in jail or something? I'm the only one.
I'm not gonna disclose that.
Crickets.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where Bruce went in the middle of Oklahoma, they gonna have a burrito vending machine.
Well, they're over there cow tipping, so we never know.
I heard that. I heard cow tipping. That shit is not a real thing.
I know.
Yeah, it is real. It's not a real thing. I heard it's not a real thing. Oh, we got. Hold on. Hold on. No. We gotta know why. Now come over here.
Hey, yo, talk to them real quick. Talk to them real quick, Brett.
Tell me. I want to hear the debate.
All right. It's not a real thing because.
Hold on, they don't know who you are, man. Tell everybody your name. Who you
my name's Brett. By the way, I'm Carlisha's friend.
Right, give Brett a round of applause for. Go ahead, Brett. Tell us why cow tipping is not real.
It's not a real thing because cows don't sleep standing up; they sleep sitting down.
Okay. All right. That's what I've heard as well.
So you can still tip something sitting down, though.
Because that's the whole thing about cow tipping is that they're standing up while sleeping, so they tip them over. But that's
okay. Let's hear Bruce's claim.
Bruce Wiley.
Bruce Wiley.
Hold on. All right, Bruce's claim for cow tipping.
Hey, yo, talk to them.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bruce Wiley.
Bruce Wiley.
God.
Hey,
Bruce Wiley.
So cow tipping is real because, look, a cow can be awake or asleep. Yeah, they sleep sitting down, but when they're standing up, all you got to do is go behind the cow and just push them over. So when they
I think he is an evil person because he...
I saw cows before.
No, I know. But I've heard that don't they have to be asleep for it to be cow tipping? No, they can be awake.
So y'all just evil though. You tipping awake, bro. I'm gonna tip you.
I'd rather have one.
By the way, my grandparents had a ranch. So who are you gonna trust?
Oh, white supremacy, bro. White supremacy all over again.
He said white supremacy. That's just white privilege.
No, I'm kidding.
That's just white privilege.
No. I was just joking.
Wow.
I went to HBCU with niggas from all over the country. Stuck in the middle of nowhere with cows. You don't think they're going to knock them over?
Yo, these are some really good points.
Well, hey, you know what?
These are some really good points.
I think what it comes down to is the world will never know.
The world will never know.
Oh, the other one. Yeah, you can just leave it up. You can just leave it up for the sound effects. The world will never know. Is cow tipping real? Is cow tipping fake? The world would never know.
That is hilarious.
All right. Next random fact. All right. A referee decision in a soccer match between Argentina and Peru in 1964 led to a riot which 300 fans were killed. Damn.
Was that appropriate? Like,
that was perfect. That was perfect. See. Now that is why you need a sound guy, because I wasn't thinking of that. I wasn't thinking of that. See, Dash rating is going up right now.
There we go.
This percent is going up right now. All right. As of 2017, every American would have to contribute $43,503 to pay off the U.S. national debt.
I believe in that. Because how much money be getting taken out of my check?
I don't understand how that works. How are we in debt? Like with who?
Because
and then I don't like how are we in debt and everybody else ain't got as much money as us. That whole that's another thing I think is just magic. But this ain't talking about money. But anyways, we talk about money. We will talk about money. We talk about money all the time. But money is such a fabrication and it is such a illusion that we are facing. It is another magic trick of the government and just. Bruce put me on Happy Pocket Full of Money. I'm going to say that. Read that, and that'll teach you a little bit more. It'll raise your wealth consciousness. That's what the book. That's a term that the book likes to use. Wealth consciousness. All right. Next random fact. Louis Armstrong spent his adult life celebrating the wrong birthday. What the hell?
Wow.
He believed it was July 4th, 1900, but it was actually August 4th, 1901. So how old was he when he died? Like, do we not know how old he was when he died?
He was probably just a year off, if anything.
No,
right?
I mean that's a lot though. Like,
he's like a few months, but it's still within the same year,
That's
right?
a year and a month.
That would suck on your 21st birthday.
I mean, yeah,
And that's a holiday, July 4th.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. But he was like a year and some months off.
Well,
it was July, and then he was like a year and a half off.
Well, that happens a lot. Like if you're from like third world countries. They come over. People who are from a third world country, they come over here and then they have like two different birthdays or like two different like they're not really sure like
no,
when they're
I know
born.
what happened.
So it's like
his mom and daddy was slaves and they probably just didn't remember.
Oh,
I mean 1900. That's pretty damn. I mean,
that would make sense. Yeah,
and I totally just made that up, and everybody's like, "Yeah, okay, fuck it, we're gonna roll with that." Like,
that seems like a plausible thing that could definitely happen. You know, like,
do you see? I just created a narrative.
Oh,
it has to be true. It was on the radio.
Keith Goodnew said it. Has to be true.
It was on the radio.
Oh wow!
All right, last random fact: the Pentagon spent $504,816 on Viagra in 2014.
That's why we're dead.
That's a disgusting fact.
What? Yeah. Right?
Carlisha.
That's
you know what? I'm not gonna do it to you. You write children's books.
Thank you. Let's try to keep it clean.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it to you. Right. No, you.
Birds and the bees.
No, you started it. You started. You're gonna say that's disgusting.
I said that's disgusting, considering how much money we're spending based on that, and with some money that we could be funding. That's what I mean.
Well, you know, sex is important to us. It's actually, it's the most important thing. Imagine if we didn't reproduce.
Yeah, we wouldn't multiply, but
we would. Like the end of us will all.
But you
be
don't need
over.
Viagra.
Like think about it. Like
no, that means you're done, son.
Yeah.
But think about it.
Give up.
I guess you got a
Can
point
that be
there.
my joke of the day?
Yeah, there you go.
I guess you got a point. Because I was thinking like, well, if people didn't,
she would have that
sex,
on there, Jackie.
Who would
be
you
like,
say your
you're
book's
done,
in?
son.
I like that. I like that.
I feel it. Well,
you know
East
why?
Coast.
Also because of that whole picture that was, when Donald Trump signed off of like canceling funding Parenthood, Planned Parenthood. You know, all these men around, and that's what one of the biggest things says. Like, if you're gonna tell us what to do with our bodies, then you know what? We're gonna tell you what to do with yours. Like, don't take Viagra. Like,
yeah, and
that's what it is.
It's really weird when you put it into perspective about how many people were actually using this. Like, what is it? Like 1 in 10 people are using Viagra?
I don't know. This shit just got real weird real quick.
All I know,
next topic.
All right.
Ring the bell.
That's it.
Random facts. Listen. Damn it, listen.
I know you gonna dig this.
Random facts. That's random facts, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Good News Radio Show. I hope y'all learned something. We usually do. Second topic, we're gonna talk about fear. Man, what is it? Are you afraid?
Right now?
Fear?
No,
yeah.
no, not at all.
What did you have fear before you came here?
I
You got all
wouldn't say
these people
fear
watching
because
you.
fear is a big word. You feel me? You can't just be throwing fear around. Yo,
Right.
you fearful? Like,
I mean, people throw love around like it's nothing. People throw
Yeah.
God around like
bro,
it's nothing.
that's other people. That ain't me. Sorry.
Yeah, she got sick. Y'all see that?
Say it
Damn.
like you mean it.
I was just waiting. That was the best. That was the first time she talked all the way into the mic the whole night too. She wanted y'all to hear that shit.
that ain't
Levels all the
me.
way in.
Hold up. She
Yeah.
stood up and everything. Took her jacket off. Y'all can't see.
Oh no.
She stood up, she took her jacket off.
No.
She threw something at Brett, hit him in the eye. He over there rubbing his eyes all red.
It wasn't.
Jerron Harrington came unbraided.
I'm not malice at all. No, but I wouldn't say fear. I was nervous, of course, get the little jitters and stuff, but I wouldn't say it was fearful.
You wouldn't.
That's a bigger meaning.
What do you fear?
What do I fear?
Yeah.
Living a life that has no purpose.
Mm.
Ooh, that's deep.
That is deep.
I'm like,
That
my
is
bad.
deep. Well, no. Why do you fear that though? Like why?
Because I feel like a lot of people always say what they want to do, and then don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and for one, I said, I want to be a writer. I want to write children's books, and not to be one dimensional, but I also write a lot of things.
Yeah.
Ain't
no wrong being one dimensional.
Yeah,
all I do.
Yeah,
It's it for me.
Yeah,
It's it.
No, but I just feel like sometimes you put so much fear. I mean, you put so much kind of pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
And you say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm about to make moves. I'm about to have a Tesla. I'm about to,
Hey, for real, people turn up real quick. You're right though.
You know how many people I've talked to, and not even just regular home. Like I've talked to people who are actually educators. Oh, I'm gonna write this policy. I'm gonna write that policy. I'm gonna do. You talk to a lot of people who like to talk a lot about what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to be one of those people.
And that's and that's huge. Me and Robbie D always talk about that about just getting straight to it. Just like it's really easy to express yourself because it's a good idea, and a lot of people got good ideas.
Yes,
A lot of people got good ideas, and but what happens is when those ideas start to become action, fear gets involved. Even fear of success. Fear of success is probably one of the most common fears. People are really afraid to be successful.
Yeah.
People, it's like when I tell people like when they come on the mic, I say, when they tell me like, oh, I'm kind of nervous or I'm scared. We're not really nervous because I get nervous all the time. When people tell me they're scared, I say, oh, you don't really want to be successful then.
Yeah.
Like you can't be scared of that. Like if you know this is something that's going to boost you.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah. And there's of course there's a feeling of being afraid when you're successful because there's more pressure on you. Yeah, pressure, responsibility. Like if I start making the big bucks, and let's just say, we're not gonna
But
there's gonna be more.
Hold up. Let's stop right there. First of all, I don't like all that doubt in your voice. Okay? Anybody got a cream pie? I'm about to slap her in the face with a pie.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I got real aggressive real quick. You see that?
Yeah.
You know why? Because I don't feel like you have that much doubt. And I don't want anybody listening to mistake you for that because I talk to you personally outside of this, and I mean the passion and the truth and the desire was there. So I don't want you say if I don't really see it if I think you have an amazing fucking product, and I don't even say F.
Thank you.
I don't even use the F word like that much on my ear. She knows that.
No.
But you have a really good product right here, and it's unique. Not a lot of people are writing children's books, especially in our age group. It's a lot of older people that's bored in doing it, but nobody's in our age group is pushing a children's book. Everybody pushing their own agenda, but nobody's pushing an agenda for other. As far as in the world of academia is what I'm trying to say. My daughter needs this book. My daughter is 4. This is something that she can have, and you're in one of the best markets. You're in a market that won't die. Yeah, there's no way. There's no if. You're in a market, the kids will never go out of style. Mickey Mouse is still selling.
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's unlimited. Like your market will never die. You can sell this book forever. Dr. Seuss still sells the same books.
Yes, and he's very
so I mean, I'm sorry if I get all worked up by it, but just talking to you and gain that experience from you, I don't have an ounce of doubt. for me. But I know other people see other people in different ways. So if this is me seeing you, if this is me shedding a light on you, this is my opportunity, whatever, I'm doing it. But I definitely see this something being huge, and to continue on with this, and don't doubt shit. Because as soon as doubt comes, everything else follows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as doubt comes, everything follows. We talked about affirmations last show, and I was talking about how I really don't necessarily believe in affirmations anymore.
Okay.
You know, I love negativity. I invited in. Jackie was getting down my throat about it.
Jackie.
You know.
Okay. The sound of reason.
Because there's enough negative in this world that we don't need more.
No. It's enough.
I believe in balance, if anything.
Thank
I
you.
believe in balance.
Need it all.
I
Yin
mean,
and yang.
I believe. Who said yin and yang?
Yin and yang.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm the only one on the show wearing the damn shit though. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? I'm
okay,
really about that
excuse
life.
me.
I wear it on the inside.
I wear it on the inside.
I feel it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with balance, and thank you for that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
most definitely.
I really appreciate that because
Yeah.
there's so many people, you know, even like now they're just doubting you. Oh, that's cool, but that's cool.
No,
you never really get the whole. Well, you know, I'm down for you. I'm down for your product. I'm down for this. I'm down, and because it's one of those things that people kind of sometimes naturally hate, and regardless if they want to acknowledge that or not.
Here's the difference: investment. When you start to invest in what it is you're doing and invest in your product, that sets you apart from 95% of people. I'm dead ass serious. Like a lot of people listening, they really don't know, but like you pay to be here.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people don't know on the show that people pay to be here. They just listen, they're like, oh shit, they probably didn't know. They probably listen like, oh really? Yeah, people pay to be here. But that for me, it separates. It allows me to work with the people who I don't have to doubt.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't have to doubt. I don't have to doubt those people.
Yeah.
So, and I always talk to everybody that comes on the show. We had a conversation before. I was like,
Yeah, we
okay,
did, yeah.
let me see what you're about because I also have to protect myself and my brand. So, you know, it is important to me, and it's very important to me who I bring and the experience they have here. And I just want to take that moment to say, hey, man, you got an amazing fucking product. You're in an amazing fucking market, and you're an amazing fucking person.
That's
so
awesome.
give her a round of
That's
applause,
awesome.
man. Before I have to hit her in the face with a pie or some
I'm
shit.
all gassed up right now.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, fear is tricky. It will seep in because it comes to me sometimes. Especially when I'm high, you know.
Being honest.
You know, especially when I'm high, and that's. But the reason I was saying I accept negativity and fear because it drives me. It's like, oh yes, I get something else I can go against. You need competition. The fact of the matter is, Jackie's one of the biggest competitors I know. I mean, when it's time, Jackie's like, we're going to knock all the other radio stations out the water, right? And I'm like, no, they can eat too. Like, they can swim, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just Jackie's mentality.
Yeah.
You know, but I've always said, think about it. You can never beat anybody if there's nobody in opposition.
That's true.
Think about it. You can never be a winner if there's nobody to lose. So there has to be some type of, I want to say, negativity, something that gets you, something that's trying to stop you. You have to overcome something. So that's why I invited, because it's an opportunity for me to win. And I like winning.
Oh, who doesn't?
It feels good. It feels good. It feels good. But fear itself, man, is operated. I feel like people operate on two different things in life: love and fear.
Oh yeah, those are the extremes, you know.
Love and fear. People in relationships, but it requires the same action. Some people are in relationships with somebody in fear of losing them.
Yeah.
Their whole relationship is based on fear of loss. Like, I don't want to lose this person. So they become insecure because they feel like they're going to lose them at some point. So they overcompensate.
Yes.
Some people relationships strictly on love. Strictly on the fact that I enjoy being with you and I don't really care. I'm not even thinking about losing you.
Yeah.
I'm only thinking about being with you. So love and fear will operate anything, and including what it is that you're working on. So people listening out there, what are you afraid of? What's got you standing still? You know, what is it? Is it a fear of quitting your job? Because sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Is it a fear of staying up? Is it a fear of commitment? What is it? Because we all have these fears of things, and it's really difficult to kind of get over those fears. I have fears myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I have fears myself.
What are your fears?
I would say I don't want to say well, the only fear that I have is two fears. The biggest fear I have is not being able to see my daughter grow up into an adult. That's
okay.
like I have fear of like dying only before I'm able to see that. Because that's something that I really, really am looking forward to. Like, I want to see how well I did as a parent. Because that's when you start judging yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Right. I want to see how well I did. That's it. And then the only thing I fear is how I judge myself the moment before I die.
Ooh, that's deep.
Just the moment before
that's
I die.
really deep.
Because at that point, that's going to be the day you truly, truly judge yourself.
Yeah, before you die.
Right
Because I
before.
heard that you get those flashbacks or something like that. It's like all
now,
over the.
now who'd you hear it from? Because you can't hear it from the person that's dead because they already died. So who
No,
you hear
no,
that
no, no.
from?
There's people that have been resuscitated.
No, they didn't die. They soul haven't left yet.
No, there's people that have been resuscitated.
They were
like
asleep.
Straight up, you can. Yeah, near death experience. I mean,
No, see, near death.
Like felt like they went to heaven.
yeah, and came back. Those are real experiences.
Okay. Well, it's
Like, because
okay.
you can have a heart that stops, but if someone resuscitates you at a certain second, it can start beating back again.
Well, see, okay.
You
well,
know, so
well,
it-
but there, okay. Well, then in that case, I've heard there's a limbo. There's a place you go. Your body can be dead, but you're not gone. Your soul has not left the body yet completely. Once your soul leaves the body, there's nothing that people can do. To me, that is death. To me, that is death. Because matter of fact, I'll give you an example. If you drown before you even die, you pass out. Right? Your heart stops.
Yes.
Right?
yes,
You
yes.
pass out, but then you can be brought back, you can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
resuscitated.
yeah, yeah.
So even then, you're not completely dead. You're in like this limbo stage. I'm talking about somebody who actually died and crossed over. Nobody's ever crossed over. People just have been in limbo, but nobody's ever crossed over.
Okay, that's a good point.
So
Like,
I've
you
never
can't
talked
really
to
say.
nobody that actually like died.
I've had a lot of near-death experiences, actually.
But see, that ain't the same though.
No, it's not.
I've had one too though. I've had
What
one too.
was
it, was
yours?
it was a car accident.
Car accident?
Yeah.
Mine was a cliff.
You jumped what?
Like fell off a cliff.
Like how high was the cliff now?
Like
You tell me 3 feet. I'm still gonna get that pie.
No. Hey, Brett, what was that cliff? Where was that? Up late.
Oh, you was with Brett, huh?
Yeah, I was with Brett.
But what happened, Brett? What happened, Brett? Huh? You gonna let her jump off? Y'all supposed to be friends. You gonna let her
No, he
jump off
actually
the cliff?
saved me.
Oh, did you? Give that man a round of applause, man. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, he did.
saved a
He
life.
saved me. He saved
I'm
me.
still
I'm
waiting
not
on the
even
story.
like
I
this,
know.
Brett,
this sounds exaggerated. I promise you, this is a real story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Hey, talk to them.
Please. Tell the story. Short version, please.
So we were in, Pasadena, like some little Pasadena rats that we are.
Peanut rats.
Hey.
Rat.
White rat.
It was like a nice little summer day or something, trying to get our hike on, get a little workout on, burn some calories. And
Oh my God. So extra. He's so extra.
Y'all was trying. It sound like y'all. It sound like something different. I'm just like.
No. This is a homie. Okay.
It's a simple story, so I'm just
Okay,
dragging
yeah.
it. Okay, so basically we're just walking, and there's it's a narrow pathway, right? And Kaz is like, or Carlisha, I call her Kaz sometimes.
I like it.
So she was walking like right next to me and just talking, probably telling me a story or something, and we were also with her cousin too.
Yeah.
And it was like a narrow pathway, and so then she just slips. Like there's like a part in the path where it was kind of like more narrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then she just starts slipping, and she's almost about to fall over, and I just like grab her.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I kind of.
Was it like a one hand grab? Like that's a hard do. To
Nah,
do a
bro,
whole
I'm pretty
person.
heavy. Like it was a full, full grab. Like take my hand, he took on one, and
pulled
then
her up. Yeah, but
pulled me.
Was
up.
it like a scene of like? Was it like on one of them scenes, like Mission Impossible? Like she was hanging off the ledge and you had like one arm hanging on. And was it
kind
like,
of. It did
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
no,
that,
no,
but-
God
it was.
damn, I wish I had seen a picture of that.
He tries to water this story down.
Well,
if I
I
show
don't know
you
if
the
she would've
clip,
died, but-
he was like, "Yo, you would have been hurt." I'm like, "No, bro, my
would've
bad.
died.
I would have been dead." Like, I don't know why you try to act like I would have been all Gucci. Like, no, I would have definitely been dead.
That's
and
right though, man.
When he pulled me up too, in addition to the story, he pulled me up. My body was shaking, like shaking.
You almost
shaking,
died,
shaking.
of course.
Yeah, my body was shaking. He's like,
Yeah, that
you're
adrenaline
good."
rush,
He's
yeah.
talking to me. You're good. I'm like, bro, I almost died. Let me just.
No, hell no, I ain't all right, man. Hey, man, well, shout out to Brett, man. That's
Yeah.
and I appreciate you coming too, man. Yeah, we just like to. Jackie just like to pick on people while we here. She just,
Oh, nice.
she just like to pick on people. I don't know what's her problem. I don't know. She got this thing, But that means we got to go on a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good news. If you don't know what this is, Millennium Show. We'll be right back, and we coming up next. We got Jackie's jokes and some more with Carlisha. Jackie,
Yes.
her name.
Zacarias.
There it is. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Women even have trapped men. That is a real thing. That's not a made up thing. Women have. I mean, they've frozen sperm. They've hid condoms. This is a real thing that happens.
Yeah.
So at that point, do you feel like abortion should be some type of force? Should it be some type of like mandated thing?
I wouldn't feel like aborting the kid would be a reasonable thing, but I feel like.
What?
No, I don't think I don't think
here.
she should have aborted. I don't think just because she was malice or she was mad and she did something radical that another life should be put into the situation. Do I feel that she should have held him responsible and accountable for this situation? No, of course not.
So is he not responsible for this child?
No, he's not.
What are you talking about? It's his. Hold on, watch the corner of that
No,
couch.
I don't think he is because
she
she inserted something in. Okay, that's like saying, for instance. And this is just an example, Bruce.
Use Bruce.
Okay, you're like, use Bruce. Okay, that's like Bruce. He puts himself into the sperm bank, right? Mm-hmm. And so happened, I'm like, you know what? I don't know how I feel about all these other dudes or whatever, but I'm going to pick out some sperm. And so happened, it's Bruce, and it's somebody I know. You get me? Mm-hmm. Am I going to come up to Bruce and be like, look, Wolf Wireless needs to be paying for this kid right now? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Hold on, these are certain
this is true.
You know?
This is true. This is true. But see, now it's cool to say, but now he still has to live with the conscience of he has a child on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And regardless, you can say, oh, you know, I'm not responsible. When it's your child, you're going to have a consciousness and a connection towards that. You're going to feel, well, especially if you're a good person.
He can be Uncle Bruce. Like, he can be the
uncle.
uncle.
Who's going to be Uncle Bruce? Like, what is that?
He's shaking his head.
No.
He's like,
I'm just saying that. I mean, I don't think there probably would be any necessary like.
But my thing is, you put yourself into you put your sperm in a sperm bank though, so that makes it available.
No.
That makes it if she copped it, that makes it available for people.
He put his sperm in a bank so that he can use for when he's ready to have children.
How did she copped it then?
Because when he went originally, she was with him. She actually got it illegally. I guess they just figured they were still together.
No, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
She didn't go, and she didn't go and let me get random sperm. She said, "Oh, I want this guy's sperm. His sperm, His sperm was supposed to be saved for him and authorized for it to be released.
Not necessarily. There's those companies that
Jackie,
like,
I'm talking about him specifically.
Oh, you're just
I'm
saying
not talking.
you're changing the story then, because that's not what she originally said.
No. I'm talking about the original situation where somebody stole somebody's sperm. Not going there and just got some sperm. No, somebody stole somebody's sperm that they had put away for themselves to have children.
But how did you steal it though? That's
She went in there, and I don't know. Well, you know what? The funny thing, he's not suing her. He's suing the company.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But hold on. But look at the person. What happens to the person?
People do radical things, but those
she should be forced to get
the
an
fact
abortion.
that he put his. My thing is, you put your sperm and you trust the facility, bro, and you know there's people picking out your sperm regardless. No, that's what I mean. That's why I feel like you shouldn't abort.
He trusted the facility to keep his sperm until he was ready. That's what he did.
It sounds like an episode of Being Mary Jane.
But I mean, but nevertheless, I mean that does happen. Like women have impregnated themselves by men's sperm. I mean, there's women who gave men oral sex, saved the sperm, and literally inserted into their body later. This is a real thing.
I'm aware of that.
So at that point, should they be forced to get an abortion? Or should the man still be responsible?
I don't.
If he didn't even have sex with the woman.
My thing is, if you're forcing, my thing is, if you're forcing a child and you want to have, mind you, you're a woman, so you're still going to go through pregnancy and all of that other stuff, responsibility, and you're still going to be taking care of that child. You can always tell a man, well, you need to be doing X, Y, and Z, or you need to be helping out with the child with this, that, and the other. But who's ultimately taking care of that child if she has had it? It's not like she's gonna leave it on.
It all depends. If your name Kobe Bryant, you pretty damn straight. And usually it happens with people who have a whole lot of money or have a whole lot of success.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the likelihood of me just, I just probably. I mean, I'm not condoning her actions whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying she just probably really liked his genes.
No, she probably just really wanted to trap his ass.
But
That's
like
what it
trap
was.
for what though? Because you ultimately you can
Well, see,
never
that's
get.
because you don't want to trap nobody. But man, there's a whole lot of women out here. Their whole
But,
career
like,
is based
when you
on finding somebody in the NBA.
No, and I understand that.
They call it Instagram
But when
models.
you trap somebody, it's not. Yo.
They call Instagram thoughts. But
Hey.
not we got to wrap it up in a hot second here. Carlisha, I want you to tell everybody where they can find your book, Stephanie's Imaginary Friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat, where they can find you, where they can purchase the book at.
Awesome. Well, Stephanie's Imaginary Friends is available on Amazon, and also it's on Facebook. So I have like a page, Stephanie's Imaginary Friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat, on Facebook. So it has its own page, and also you can send me a message on that page. And to buy the book, it's on Amazon. Unless you guys personally know me, you can buy it from me. And actually, this copy, can you give it to me?
Yeah.
This copy is like signed and stuff like that.
Hey.
So I'm working on something this summer, so I can have like a book signing.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm working on that, and because I
Well,
want.
let us know. Let us know when your book signing is done. Do you have any? Of course, you got social media. They can follow you on social media. Can you drop those, please? People might want to contact you on there.
Oh, my social medias. Well, because I'm only on Snapchat and.
You lying?
No, I'm only on Snapchat and Instagram, and I'm barely on Instagram. I should get that.
I feel it. Well, I mean, let them know your Snapchat, girl. You got Snapchat?
No, Snapchat.
Follow me on the Snap.
Follow me on the Snap.
It be going up.
It's Carlisha Z on my Snapchat.
It be going up.
Yeah.
On Carlisha Snapchat.
Yeah.
Hey, you know a good place to sell these books at? The strip club, because everybody got kids.
Oh my God. No, he did not just say the strip club. I should
I'm trying
stop.
to tell you.
No, but I've been trapping books though. Like I really have been trapping
like
books,
that.
like out my trunk. Like if
Hey.
you go to see my
Trapping
trunk,
out
there's
the bed,
books.
though. Yeah.
So every single time I'm in Pasadena and someone says, "Hey, Carlisha, I want you to like sign my book or something," I'm so okay, and I just come through with the whip and just.
You pull up on them, huh?
I pull up on them, and
I feel like I feel like you have a long car.
No, I don't actually.
I feel like people that trap out the trunk have long cars.
I
and
have
shit,
a Hyundai. It's a Elantra, and I call her Little Kim. She's really cute.
Lil Kim?
Yeah, that's my car's name.
Lil Kim.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious.
She got. I'm not gonna.
Oh my God! Don't
right
take
there.
shots
Don't.
at my car.
I'm gonna
Don't
start
take
right there.
shots at my car.
No, tell me why it's called Lil Kim before we get up out of here. I gotta know.
Okay, so it's like a pun because it's Korean. Like Hyundai is Korean, so Koreans' last names are Kim, so it's Lil Kim. So
I feel it.
I thought it was cute.
Nothing to do with the Botox filled
No,
rapper.
no. Yeah, but I do like Lil Kim a lot too. Like, yes.
Well, this is writing y'all children's books, y'all. We all got a life.
We all got a life.
All got a life. Well, Carlisha, I appreciate you coming through. It
I
really means so
appreciate
much.
it
Thank-
as well,
thank-
Keith.
Thank you so
Jackie,
much,
and
man. It's
His
been a hell of a
his
show.
name
Dash.
is Dash.
That's Dash right
there.
I
That's
was gonna
Dash
get
right
it, Jackie. I was gonna get it.
That's Dash.
I know.
Jackie likes to jump the gun. She's
I know, I'm
excited.
sorry.
Oh, that's good sometimes. Just
Yeah.
to save me. What if I called him Dashell or something?
I might
No,
use
there's
that.
a real name, Ladasha. That's a real name.
Yeah, I
Someone
know.
really got La, and then there's a dash.
Oh no.
Yes, Ladasha. Yo,
This
there's a
show's
real
over.
name out
Wow.
there.
Oh my God.
Tell us to not interview. They will not
Nice.
I'm
interview.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Nah,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you for having me here. bro.
You don't see the dash? You gotta recognize the dash. Like I thought it was a hyphen. No, it's a dash.
It's your dash.
Oh my god.
Know
that
your
is hilarious.
symbols.
That is hilarious. All right, y'all. We got to get up out of here. By the way, I just want to let everybody know we will be at the LA Marathon this coming up Sunday.
That's awesome.
With Flair Entertainment and Skechers live performance. We will be interviewing all of the performers coming off stage, and we'll be set up there. And Dash gonna be making some tunes. He gonna be spinning them, man, turning the party up. Jackie, of course, gonna be there with her mask on.
Yeah.
Kev, the cameraman, is gonna be there. He wasn't able. His flight got delayed today, so he wasn't able to come through with his whole light setup, cameras, action type situation. Like we used to. Robbie D said he's going to be in the building. Of course, Bruce Wilder's rolling through. Hey. So make sure y'all come out to the LA Marathon. We're going to be on mile 19. It's going to be turned up because we're going to be rocking with the concert. So make sure, and it's only going to be us and Power 106 there. So y'all find it. So
you know we're going to kill it.
Yeah, we know we're going to kill it, man. Look, Jackie already. She already ready. Jackie already ready. Jackie, like, no, we need to go knock they 10 over. And then Jackie,
don't be telling my secrets.
We're not going to do that, Jackie. We're not going to do that, okay?
But why?
We're not going to do that. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. We will see y'all on Friday, like always. Carlisha, once again, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all go check out her book, Stephanie's Imaginary Friends, Rhino, Raptor, and Rat. You can find that on Amazon.
Yes.
Amazon. And I am your host, Keith Good News. And like always, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, but either way, it's all good. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good time. Yeah, it's good time. Yeah, we have a good time. Good time. It's good time. Hey, it's good time. Like the summer sunshine. Go ahead and